So my mother, she worries me. She doesn't hydrate. She doesn't drink water. I'm like, Ma, you gotta hydrate. Right? You gotta drink water. She's like, Kenny, why do I have to drink water when I put 7 ice cubes in every glass of wine? I don't know my science. My sister hates when I do that joke. She goes, Kenny, how could you make a joke about our mother being an alcoholic? It's because she's dead. She loved that joke. She smoked her whole life too. Her whole life she was a smoker. So she was just like this little, like, wrinkled, shriveled up old lady, you know, just like she looked like a raisin, you know? Like a white raisin. Like a raisin, you know? So like after she passed, she was so dehydrated. I go, hey, anybody think about throwing Ma in the pool? Put some life back in her, you know? It was an above ground pool. You guys can tell, all right? 3rd generation East Boston. Lucky to get a parking spot, never mind a pool, you know? I don't live in East Boston anymore. I live down in Brockton because I've been killing it in life. Hell yeah, yeah. No, honestly, I just don't think that people should live that close to the airport. You live in East Boston, you live in Logan, you know? Like, I don't think people should live that close to the airport, right? They say that when a plane lands, before it touches down, they have to release any remaining jet fuel that they have. And they say it dissipates before it hits the ground. But I think that's why I'm short. I feel like I've been high on jet fuel my whole life. High on jet fuel, you know? And like the other thing is like growing up with these planes that like fly over your head, all so close. They're like right there, you can touch them. Just all day and all night you have these planes flying over your head, right? It's constant that like over time, everybody just develops this voice where everybody talks like this. Everybody, you know, if they're deaf, if they can't hear themselves, my mother talks like this on the phone. Talking to her girlfriend who lives down the street. She's like, Renee, you should come over Sunday. The kids are coming over. They're bringing the kids. I'm like, Ma, everybody on the block is coming over on Sunday. You better start making meatballs tonight. Sunday dinner, right? Hell yeah, family. Yeah. Any single parents out here? Single parent? Hell yeah, I'm a single dad. Single dad with full custody. I know, I'm a hero. Thank you. No, it was just like, you know, I got full custody of my son, so I had to leave him home alone tonight. Because he's too old to leave at a fire station. His mother, actually, she lives in another state. Mania. I don't know if you guys heard of it. It's a cool place to visit, you know? You don't want to live there, you know? It's tough when the majority of the population are shadow people. So, you know? But I was psyched when I got full custody of my kid. I was psyched. It was about 4 years ago. I was like, I got full custody. And then the pandemic hit. Yeah. Kid in school, I got laid off from my job. All of a sudden, I'm a teacher. I wasn't just a teacher. I was the hall monitor. I was the lunch lady. I was the principal. I was tech support when the whole thing crashed, you know? Like this teacher would give me emails like, Mr. Capozzi, it doesn't seem like your son is paying attention. And I'm like, yeah, but he's killing in Fortnite right now. And I was just like, all day long, I'm just doing dishes and laundry and dishes and laundry and more dishes and more laundry. We're not even going anywhere. Why are we doing all this laundry, right? It's like, now I get why 1950s housewives were addicted to day drinking and amphetamines. All day long, just waiting for someone to come home and notice me. You know? Like, I feel like being a parent is a lot like being a teenager, because I still have to hide all my drugs and my dildos. You know? You don't want to find it and be like, Dad, what is this, you know? Why's it got two heads? It's like, mind your business, it's Tuesday night. Everybody have a great night, thank you so much.